Hello and welcome to this meditation for anxiety and worry. And before we get into it, I notice that when we are anxious, we are often thinking about what will happen to us or what might happen. And we move into a space where we're imagining that happening, the worst case scenario. What if this and what if that? And our minds become really, really busy and quite chaotic. And the feelings flow from that. And sometimes stopping the thoughts is a little bit too difficult for us. I mean, have you ever tried waking up and saying to yourself, I'm not going to think today? It just doesn't happen. But what we can do is work with the feelings, and that's what this meditation aims to do, to clear the feelings so that we can have some perspective and even have some inquiry to those anxious thoughts when they appear without the interference and the huge outcome of the emotion and the physical response that we have with that as well. So let's just begin by getting comfortable, really comfortable, and take the most comfortable breath you've taken all day in. And that might be a long, slow breath, or it might just be something calm and peaceful, and that's all right too. The important thing is to get comfortable. Have a little stretch if you need it, or shift. Just get yourself comfortable in your body, as comfortable as you can be. That's right. And when you're there, comfortable, at ease, I wonder if you can pay attention to the sounds that are around you. And every time you identify a different sound, you can just know that you'll relax even more whenever you hear that sound, and even get more and more comfortable with it. So perhaps you can hear the sound that's the furthest away from you. And I'm not sure what that is, but when you've identified it and you can notice it, just allow that understanding that it's there to deeply relax you. That's it. Let that comfort flow through you every time you hear that sound. And perhaps you can even notice the sound that is closest to you. And that might be the sound of my voice, or it could be your breath or your heartbeat, or even something else, I'm not sure. And every time you find a sound, it just brings you closer to that sense of calm, comfortable ease. That's right. Just allowing yourself to find that comfortable focus of ease. That's right. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to visualize or imagine a disc of light that is going to move down through you, a little like a coffee plunger, how it gets all the grind and moves it all the way down to the bottom. And if you can't visualize, or you're thinking, I'm not a very good visualizer, that's okay. Just the idea of it is enough. You don't have to be an expert at seeing pictures or colors or whatever it is. Just the idea of it is enough. So as you follow me, perhaps you can get the idea now, or the imagination of a disc of light forming above your head. And this disc is a brilliant, bright and wonderful white. And it widens and flattens to the size of your body, so that as it moves down through the top of your head, it's going to collect all of the old stress and worry and anxiety, anything that's tight or tense in your body and your head and your heart. So that disc begins to move down now through the top of your head, down through your neck, collecting all that old stress and worry, all that anxiety, taking it all away. That's right. And it's going to keep moving down through your shoulders, down your arms, your upper back, your chest, and moving you just nice and easy, in a nice easy pace, down through your middle back, your abdomen, your belly, your lower back, your hips, down through your legs, your knees, down through your ankles and your feet, and out through the bottom of your feet and into the earth, taking with it all of that extra tension and stress and worry, all the things you don't need anymore. That's right. And just notice what your body is like, what your head is like, what your heart is like. And in a moment, one more disc of light will form above your head, and this one is green, the color of the heart, and we're going to be spending some time in the heart in a moment, but let's just get our hearts nice and clear. That's right. So as that green disc, that brilliant, bright green disc moves down through the top of your head, takes anything that's tense or tight or stressed or worried or anxious, that's right, and just pushes it out and down as it moves down through your neck, your shoulders, your upper back and your chest, down through your arms and your abdomen. That's right, letting that disc just take it all the way, all that stress, all that worry, all gone, down through your hips now, through your thighs, your knees, your ankles, and out through the bottom of your feet and into the earth down below. And just take a note of your body, your heart, and of your head. That's right. And one more disc of light is forming, but this time it's a color of your creation, of your imagination. I'm not sure what color you see above your head, but it flattens and widens just like the others. It begins to move down through the top of your head now, just like before, taking any tension or stress or worry that's left in the head as it moves down through the neck, your shoulders, your upper back, your chest and your arms. That feels good as it moves down through your abdomen and your belly and your lower back, just letting, even almost like gravity, just pulling that disc down. That's right, down through your hips, taking with it any worry or stress or tension that's left. That's right, down through your thighs and your knees, through your ankles and your feet and out into the earth. That's right. And just notice your body, notice your heart and notice your head. You might be feeling really calm and really relaxed now, and that's all right. You might also notice a sense of comfort or relaxation just through your body, a sense of peace, and that's all right too. Or you might be noticing something different, but perhaps now you can notice your mind. And I'd like you to allow your focus to shift to just one particular space or place in your mind. And it can be in your brain, it can be the space between your eyes or your nose or just your lips, anywhere in your head, just allowing that sense of focus and awareness to find somewhere. That's right. And from here, as we breathe in and out, we're going to drop that focus down like a stone falls gently down through water, we're going to drop that focus down through your neck and down into your chest, and it's going to land in that soft space deeper and deeper in the heart. That's right. So just let that focus drop now, and relaxing gently down in your own pace and in your own way. Arrive in the heart. That's right. And from here, just take a moment to get comfortable in your heart. We're going to spend a little bit of time here, and maybe you can become aware of the color of your heart, or the softness of it, or something else. But just get yourself wonderfully comfortable in that space. You might even choose to breathe here from the heart, opening and relaxing. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to think about a recent moment of anxiousness or anxiety. But before you do, let's keep ourselves distant from it. So holding it as if you're watching yourself in that moment. Maybe you're even watching it on a phone screen or something like that. And just notice that. That's right. So find that moment and make sure you can see it. Hold the image there in your heart. Hold the feeling there. And we're going to begin with the Ho'oponopono mantra. And we're going to direct it to the you that was in that anxious moment, that was feeling all those feelings. So let's begin. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And you can repeat after me. You can say it out loud or in your head. But just to that you there experiencing that moment of anxiety. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And take a nice deep breath now. And observe that moment. Notice the feelings, if there's any feelings left there. Continue to work with that image and that moment. If you have cleared the feelings, find another moment, a recent moment, and hold that while we work together to clear it. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And take a nice, comfortable breath. That's right. And check in with that moment. And if there's any feeling still there, any anxiety or stress, repeat the mantra with me again. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And take a comfortable breath in and notice, scan the body and scan that moment. And if there's more feeling there, then keep working with that. And if you're clear, I'm wondering if you can find a predicted moment now, a moment in the future, a moment where you're expecting something to happen. And find that moment, and if you can't imagine it, remember having just the idea of it is enough. So hold the idea of that you in the future, and let's clear the feelings now. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Breathe in and out. That's right. Just notice that whenever there is that anxious thought, the thought has to be believed before the emotions arise, and sometimes we feel like it's instant, but sometimes we have a space where we notice and observe. And the more you use this mantra, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, the more you will notice that space between thought and emotion responding to that thought that you have believed in that moment. So whatever is left in those moments that you worked with today, just spend some time. You're welcome to spend the rest of this track just working with it, holding it in your heart and saying the words, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and just allow yourself that space as you sit in your heart and continue to work with whatever comes back up for you. Know that you are supported, and that if you need to reach out, you can. I'm here for you. And I'll just leave you now with my thanks and the mantra. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Just allowing yourself to come back now. Notice your body, notice your breath, notice your toes and your feet and your hands and your face, and notice how you feel in this moment. Take a nice deep breath in and out, and allow yourself to just relax through the rest of your day, feeling comfortable and at ease.